beat Lowe's at their own game and got the ladders, plus trying to button up some more of the interior box, all in this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live studio audience. Yep, that is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Boy, am I glad I worked late into the night last night because it was supposed to be howling wind all night long, but it actually got calm, and so that's where I said I'm going to end the video here, but I'm probably going to keep working. I did finish cutting these boards for the the closet area and the nightstand area that I needed to get done, and then went ahead and got them painted because it was like 54 degrees at like 3 a.m. So it was perfect weather for painting. So I figured, well, it'll be a good chance to get the paint on there and everything. Then if it gets cold, I can close up the barn, go in and go to bed early in the morning, and then come back at it this afternoon. And I'm glad I did that because boy, is it cold now. We've got snow flurries. I just checked the weather channel. It said it's 20 something, feels like 3. Hello! Complete opposite from yesterday. Oh, and my little trick I think worked with Lowe's. Yep, got a text this morning saying my stuff is ready to be picked up at Lowe's. So I believe my suspicions I think have been confirmed. That it was back in the forbidden zone and hiding back there somewhere. Nobody wanted to look for it, or like somebody suggested in the comments, maybe they were trying to hide ladders for their own use later on, or for, to buy, what have you, who knows. But it says they're ready for pickup. Now, I won't believe it until I actually get over to the store and see, and they're in my pickup. I pick up the stuff and put it in the pickup. So we'll see. So I'll keep you updated on that. Well, yeah, I didn't believe it until I got to Lowe's and they actually had the ladders. If you can tell, look how cold it is out here. I just turned off the truck. I'm going to turn it back on here in a minute. I just knew you wouldn't be able to hear me when I'm out here trying to show you the actual ladders. So here they are. They're the Little Giant brand. Little Giant was the one who pioneered the whole multi-position ladder thing. Then, of course, all the bigger ladder companies like Werner and Keller and all them made their own versions of it. But these are the guys who kind of pioneered this whole thing. So I think these will work well. I can make scaffolding out of them. I can put them in different positions. I can even maybe put one end up on the catwalk and the other down. So they should work really well. All right, I just opened this one up. You just push on these little pads here to unlock it on each side to open it up. And that's how it opens up essentially. So it's just a standard step ladder in that position. Okay, and then you open up these little knobs and then you can pull the whole upper section up. So there's if you want to use it in kind of a leaning against the wall mode or something. All right, there it is in its highest stepladder position. You can see that now compared to my other ladder. See, this one's higher up. All right, so I'm figuring if I even need to, I can put one on each side of the truck, put planks across there, and I've made my own scaffolding. This upper section will pull completely out, so you can have two separate little step ladders in one and have a lower scaffolding position. Well, I'd love to show you more of what the ladders can do, but it's just too freaking cold out there. My pole barn is not insulated, so it doesn't really matter if I close the doors or not. I've got the main door open here in front of the truck with the engine running in the truck just so I can stay warm in here. Well, I try to get some of the rest of that buttoned up there tonight. I don't know how far I'm going to get because it's just so freaking cold. When I got out just to show you the few positions of the ladder that I could figure out right away, by the time I got back in my truck, my fingers were already frozen. So yeah, it's, as I always say, night and day compared to yesterday, and it was. I mean, at 3 a.m. yesterday morning, 54 degrees, and now it feels like 0 or less. Yuck. Oh, I'm sorry, it feels like 2. Gosh, I guess I should run in and put the old bathing suit on, eh? No, wait, don't mean to scare you. No, nobody needs to see that. Here's all the boards I painted last night. They're sitting there on the table saw. I'm going to go ahead and bring those up here in just a minute and put them in place and kind of get everything, maybe tacked in and see where it needs to go. And then I'm going to work on the ceiling. I did buy a bigger ceiling board. I was going to use some of that same paneling I've been using before, which is over there. But I needed a full 4x8 sheet, and they didn't have that same kind. So I just kind of got a gray, but I thought it would make a nice ceiling. Man, it's cold. Yeah, all right. So I did drag all the painted boards up there, put them in place. The board, I was trying to use just one board that would be separating the closet and the nightstand area, but it had to be one of those nicer finished boards, and those only come in 12-inch width, which really finished width is only like 11¼ inches. So I had to make that out of 2 boards, so I forgot I needed to put a couple of cross members up there between my upper post. It's going to be helping to frame out the closet and the nightstand area. I've got to cut 2 of those, so that I had to climb back down. I measured those. I'm going to go cut those. I'll go bring those back up. Then I'll start putting all that together, at least the framing of the closet area with those painted boards, so you can see what that looks like. Well, I was starting to get all that framed out up there, and I got a little gap because where I had to use 2 boards instead of 1. Couldn't make them fit right the way I wanted to, so I'm going to have to put some filler in and paint that in later. Can't deal with that now. I'm to the point in this project, I just have to kind of keep going. And there's going to be a few imperfections here and there that I'm not thrilled with, but got to get it done. So, and I just cut this little board to go in the bottom part of the closet between that and what'll be the cabinet underneath the nightstand area. And I cut it too wide, so I got to go trim that down. I'm going to bring that back up there and finish trying to frame out that closet. Okay, I've got the upper nightstand area and closet all framed out now. See, there's my main rail for the bed. There's my main post looking down towards the front of the truck. My landing right there. And that rear rail continues. That's why I painted it, even though you won't see it because the mattress is higher than that. The mattress is 12 inches thick, so it's going to come up to about here. That's why I added another 2 inches before what'll be the door right here for my closet. Got that masonite wall on that side, wafer board on that side. It's going to be a deep closet area. You can see down there, which will be nice. I can just throw a lot of junk up there. I'm going to have a door that'll be same kind of paneling that we have on the doors over the appliances and the doors over the stairs down below. That'll go right there. This will be my nightstand area. And if you see the board you follow here from the closet, it goes up a little bit more. Because I wanted, while I'm sitting on the bed, which will be about this point, then I'll have a little, there'll be a board in there to give me a top for my nightstand. I'm going to leave it a little bit below this board so that it'll have, and I'll do the same thing when I put the board on that side towards that wall, so that if I just leave my wallet or keys up there or something and I am moving the truck later on, they'll stay in that area. So we'll automatically have a wall on this side. That wall's automatically there, so it'll have a lip there and this lip here, and the shelf will actually be a little bit below to create kind of a place where nothing can just, fall out of that. So that's going to be my nightstand area. There will be a light I'm going to put right up about here, aiming down over that. I'm going to have a light back here on the inside of this beam, aiming down over my bed area. Didn't get to the ceiling tonight, it's just too freaking cold. But that'll be going up against these beams, and it's that nice gray panel board I showed you earlier. So that's how that closet will be framed out, with the nightstand there. As I'm up here in the back, looking towards the front, I'll give you another angle here in a minute. Obviously I'll be cleaning up all that sawdust and everything over there, but... So now, looking from the landing, I'll turn the light on. Okay, so there's the wall to the closet. If you look around there, and there's that doorway. Sidewall there. And here's looking a little bit further back. You can see there's the corner vent, and it is blasting right now because I've got the heat on high. So that'll make a nice little nightstand area with a light above, right there next to my bed. My nice padded back wall, padding on the side there. I'm going to do some sort of a wrap to cover the gap there. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But like I say, if I lean this way and you're looking from the bed area, there'll be that nice closet back there. There's the wall, all nice painted boards. That'll be framed out right there. Okay, just looking a little bit further back now. Here's my main post as I climb up my stairs to my landing. Nightstand will be right there. You see it's back wall now, side wall. That board jutting out right there, creating the front. There'll be a cabinet door there. So I'll have storage there. And I'll have a whole bunch of extra storage back there in that closet. Right up here in my upstairs bedroom area. Oh yeah. About as far back as I can get. I'm pressed against the front of the truck here, but you can see how well that vent is doing right there in the wall, because look, it's making everything flutter. So there's kind of an overview of the upstairs. Going up. So you can start to get a much better idea of how the upper area is all going to look. I hope to get that ceiling up tonight, but I didn't get that far. It's too freaking cold. The fact that I was out here working it all tonight when it was this freaking cold, I think was pretty good. After I got all that put up in place, I went online and was looking, because, you know, I've got my new little giant ladders, and I was wondering if there's any kind of a, you know, platform or thing. I was just basically looking for more videos about it, and I found videos about this extra platform you can buy that attaches to the rungs. So you have a small platform, not huge, but if I put the ladder right up next to the truck, I can put that up a few rungs high, and that gives me a little bit of a mini scaffold. And they sell that. I found it on Amazon, 39 bucks. I ordered two. Got two of the ladders, why not? So, and it'll be here Tuesday. Tonight, well, it's now officially Monday because it's 1:03 a.m., but yeah, it'll be here Tuesday. So I ordered a couple of those. So I'm really glad I bought the little giant ladder, because now I have these extra little platforms. That's just going to make doing the outer box stuff so much easier. All right, that's it for tonight. I'm calling it. I'm cold. I do have my coat off now. I've been running the engine and I had it on high idle for a while, so it's actually fairly warm inside here. And since the only thing now up there that's not covered up is the very top, the heat is actually kind of staying inside. Not too bad. Once I get that ceiling on there, then this is why I was trying to do that with the warmer weather. It's got cold all of a sudden, because if it's going to be cold from now on, I can finish up a lot. Like, I got to do the closet down here, I've got to do the sink, I've got to do the countertop over all that. But if it's really cold, I can just be inside here in the truck when everything's closed up, and the heat will actually stay in. What do you think? Super cold tonight, so I'm doing the open and the close here real quick, because yeah, I think it feels below zero at something ridiculous at this point. But anyway, thanks for tuning into that. Yeah, ladder thing got solved, at least. That's good. And got some more things closed up. So, as cold as it is, at least I got a little bit done. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get to your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. You know, you drive almost slow enough to drive Miss Daisy. Alright, he's eyeing that strip. And he got it. There you go. Happy dog. Yeah, he'll brave the cold for a bacon strip, that's for sure. Hey, Rusty. Oh, yes.